Hello, guys. Rampengu Nation here with who are you and what did you do this weekend?
Justin. I played Fire King Snake Eyes, and I got second at the Chicago Regional.
Chicago Regional got second place. That's crazy. What deck did you play?
Fire King Snake Eyes. Who would
Oh
have thought?
wow! I hear this is the only deck right now.
It kind of is.
So what'd you play? Let's get right into it. Let's talk about it. I guess real quick, any shout outs before we get into it?
Yeah, shout outs for Paul for lending me some nice radio cards in my side deck.
Oh God, yes.
Shout
Oh
out
God,
to
yes.
Larry and Emily. They're the reason I was able to come to this regional. It was nice. Shout out for Joe for having me here.
Yo,
Super Bowl today.
what y'all know about Turtwig?
Yeah. Shout out to just everybody from Cincy who's supporting, and shout out obviously to Tyler. You go check out Ophidian Accessories. He's my sponsor. Also shout out to Nicholas Curry for getting me the cards on.
Alrighty, let's get right into it.
Alright, so this plays like 9 Fire King cards. It's like 3, then 6 1-ups. So it's 3 carrying because it's the best one. It's just Shavara and Crack. And 1 Ponix, 1 Garunix, 1 Avatar, the Negate, the float between these two, and then Ponix is your 1 piece. 1 Sanctuary, 1 Island. Like 1 and 1 makes sense. You need the Sanctuary just the same for the Ash and some combos. Circle, I like this card more than Skyburn because when you go second or just like into hand traps, it's really nice because it just filters between any fire. It's not just like Fire Kings only, and it's a searchable way. Your second turn too, when you revive your Ponix off Flamberge, you can grab it and just revive your Runix off of it even if they have the island. So beats playing like a second island or a second Sanctuary, and because it's like follow up for your Garunix naturally rather than just using Skyburn. So that's it for the Fire King cards. For the Snake Eye cards, it was like 1 Flamberge because I played 2 Princess, so I only needed 1. Like, I say that because it comes out because like of Soul Release and stuff. 2 Diavel. I think you need the second one just for more consistency. Also played 43 cards, so if I go to 45, I definitely play 3 of her. 1 Oak, 2 Populous, 3 Ash. I think this is the right ratio. If you don't play Oak, that means you don't know how to play the deck. I stand by that because that means you don't know all the combos. And then I played just the 1 original because I played the other sinful one, not Temple Subversion, but you just only need 1.
Would you consider playing Temple? I saw Temple in a few people's Fire King lists, like not pure Snake Eye. I saw Fire King cards in lists that had Temple.
So if you play Temple with this list, I saw like some people were unicorning back their island so they could put the Temple after. Is the only way I would like to do it because a lot of the times you either combo with your Snake Eye stuff first, which then if you use Temple to establish a back row and then you bump it after with Island, you're not really getting the guy out your back row. But if you combo with Island, then you spin it back with Unicorn. It's not going to trigger to blow up your board, so you'll have the Unicorn as follow-up. And then you can play the Temple there and put it there. So if my X deck was a little different, I would consider it, but as of right now, no. Subversion was really good. So the 1 original simple, 3 Wanted, cards Ignorant, 3 Bonfire, cards Ignorant, and then into Non-Engine, 3 Talents, best card of the format, 3 Nib, second best card of the format, 3 Drill, third best card of the format. Ash, this one's like a little weird because like obviously fire mirrors and stuff, but it's really good if you just know how to use it. Like you don't burn it like on Bonfire. You want to wait till they either A, they're simple, or B, because if they do the weird combo to where they Apollo before simple, their board's not going to be that strong, and they're using their Flamberge to just put another piece to somewhat simple, which is fine. So then you just hold the Ash, and you can just use it as another piece to like combo with like Pitcher Diabell or Pop with Island or something like that. Or like if you Ash at like the right spot, usually just like that, trying to summon from deck because it's a neg 1 trade, or on the simple because again it's a neg 1 trade for them. They have to like they commit 2 cards into 1, and then they have to make heated to get into their play to link line. But you just want to either cut them off of a Flamberge or Ponix. So that's why I still think it's good. And then it's obviously broken against Rogue. 3 Imperm because it's the only hand trap that doesn't play into Talents. So these are like the 40 cards that are standard. And then the 41st card was called by, because yeah, it's broken. Works with Talents. The Subversion, like I said, this was really, really good. Came up against like Flunder and stuff. You could put their birds in the back row. And they can't like get them banished to like recycle their plays. On your follow-up turn, since you have simple in your grave, if you start your combo with like Populous, you usually would grab this to break their board back. Like, because you'll make your board revive off the Flamberge, this will search, the populace will search the subversion to help break the board, and you have the Sinful follow up with that to just kill them. And then I played Monster Reborn. This is the 43rd card. I wanted to test it, and it was actually really, really good.
I saw a lot of people play Monster Reborn. I actually saw like a few people play that card.
It was really, really nice. I highly recommend it. The reason why it's good is because either A, going first, it's an extender, or B, going second, it outs Princess, because you could just snatch your Princess and use it in combo with it. Or you could like just take a Baron, or some kind of extender, since your deck has like so many layers. So yeah, that was the main. If you want to know why 43, it's because I placed so many Garnets in the Fire King pieces that I wanted to like space them out with like more cards in my deck, so I maximize opening 3s, minimize opening 1s. So onto the extra deck. This is gonna be all kind of standard. So Incredible. This is actually the best card in the extra deck, believe it or not. People just play into this card and they keep forgetting to like chain out and dodge like Imperm.
I heard one of your opponents was so scared of Link Haribo, he sided Magnum for you.
Yeah, he did. That was actually my only loss. That was hilarious. Oh my god, yeah.
Hey, shout out Wisconsin boys.
Wisconsin boys. So then IPSB, 2 girls are broken. A lot of times I love like darking somebody's like IP, leaving it there and comboing it all, then I have their IP to combo it. It's nice. Hita, this card's broken. Obviously why. Like, oh my gosh, this is Loki 1 for 2, but there's no room. 1 wolf, because I played the Heat Soul package. This is really good. People ask me like, is this necessary? Yeah, because I play like anti-spell and talons, and I got a lot of good like 3-up bomb cards that I want to draw into, that this card just has so much value in the deck. And if you combo like just 1-out card Ash combo, sometimes you can go to Apollo, get the draw off the Heat Soul, set it up to where Bird, the wheel can bring it back to you, so you get like another draw later on. It's just like really nice a card advantage, and like we don't play like a pack card, so like having a engine way is nice. 2 Princess, only because I thought people would be like a little ahead of the format play soul release. Like, I don't know, some people don't like it, but it's like ignorantly good. Like, and because we play 1 Flamberge, you need the second one to like revive your Flamberge. Then I played the kill package with Phoenix Atlantis. The whale, obviously, because this card does like a billion things for some reason. I love heating the card this card back, because you just go into like heat this back, then make Selena access code in its game. It's hilarious. And then I played like Selena access code. So there were people ask me like, oh, why do you play like access code and like Raging Phoenix? Well, the reason why is like if somebody like trolls you and you go for game, you can like just threaten game with like Flamberge access code. They have to nib you, that's fine. You go into Princess, into the Raging, into the Lance, play everything, they'll have the nibs, you can pop it, then you'll revive and just OTK them that way. So it lets you kill them under nib Androl when you go second, which is like really important. That's why I think these are mandatory. And then obviously the second MVP of the extra deck, Apollo. This card like is so good. Just being able to make it against Rogue or just against other matchups. If they don't kill you your first turn, you're usually winning. So this is like a big stall. So I wouldn't change a card in the extra deck with the exception of second Princess maybe, or like a Goddess. Because Goddess has like some cool interactions with IP.
Is Goddess what you would replace the second Promethean Princess with if you would change anything?
Yeah, only because like I felt like I didn't need it because I had the 2 kill packages, but that's pretty much it. Because like Goddess helps a lot versus Purely, and there's like a lot of cool interactions with like its ensemble effect. When you IP in the mirror into their board, because you want to hold your IP a lot to play around Talons. So I like it in theory. I just would have to test it again. I just played 2 Promethean because it was like more comfortable, I would say. So that's it for the extra deck. Side deck, 1 Kirk Kara, searchable of Ash and Sinful. Really, really good against the decks, so like established cards like Baron and stuff. He came up versus me versus one of my Manadium opponents. 3 Bell. This card is just like the new Ash for Fire King. So if you remember back in the old Dragon Link, how Nib Ash was really good against like Seal's combo. Well, Nib Bell is basically the same thing against this deck because you nib them, you Bell Flamberge, and they almost have like no board. So Bell's really good. Also, Bell stops solo release. It's another like cool part. So you always side this in any going first or second in the fire matchup. It's really, really good. 1 Heart Piece. 2 Storm, 2 Cosmic. I'll probably cut 1. I did the 2 Storm for Rescue Ace, but I'll probably end up cutting like 1 of the Storm for a 3rd Cosmic because I'm really scared of Anti-Spell, and I really just want to test Pankratops. So that's probably like the other cards I'll like change around here and test it with, like instead of Storm. Then this card was really good. Soul Release. Shout out to Paul for letting me use the supers. They were really, really nice. Just being able to go second into a board, you literally banish everything except an Ash from the graveyard. They have nothing to Flamberge back. They don't have their Guru next. They don't have their Princess. You just heated back their Ash and full combo through breaking apart their board. Because you're going to bait through their stuff with their engine. Then you just heated their Ash and you full combo and you kill them. So Soul Release like, lets you just kill them like super easily. And then Anti-Spell because it's the only card that stops Soul Release and Talents and Mind Controlling those cards. And if you make your board super polyproof, you can just like summon your board, flip Anti-Spell on res, then Flamberge, they can't thrust you because you're Anti-Spell, they can't super poly you because you're going Anti-Spell. This card needs to be banned. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck.
List is clean. Anything you change other than like maybe Princess?
Side deck?
Yeah.
Well, the side deck, yeah, I'd probably like reevaluate if I really do need like Storm instead, and then go towards maybe like Pankratops more Cosmics. Because again, I want cards to out Anti-Spell that are good trade cards going second. Because both those cards also trade with Island to meet their board.
So do you think Storm could come out like entirely?
Yeah. I do think Harpies is nice still, but like Storm could come out because like Rescuers is the only real deck you'd need it against. But I feel like you can break their board like easily. I don't know. I didn't like Veiler because of talents, it being way too low impact in the talents. So it's like a hard thing. It's just that's one of those things where it's like I'm gonna have to just test each of those matchups, see like which one has more representation to decide on the side. Like, but like that's kind of where I'm. That's why it was like 2 split here. So yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, you got the sick mat, the Promethean Princess mat. They really stepped their mat game up.
It did. I think this is like a really nice one. The only one I liked aside from this one was the Kurikara one. This one
yeah, I think they heard our complaints about the Darkhold Dragon mat. So
yeah.
Alrighty, well, thanks for the deck profile. We will see you next time.
All right.